Let's talk a little bit more about the suspension. The suspension is the note that's on top of any chord, and it usually corresponds to the melody note in the song that you are playing. I said to you before that you only need to know 12 chords to play any song ever written in complete gospel. And like I said, you can't get any more flavor or color into your music than that, because you're playing a different chord on every single note. And like I said, there are only 12 notes, and you only need 12 chords. You just need to know what the chords are, and they are all explained in the course. Now, let's take things a bit further. I already said that there are 12 tones, so you need 12 chords. Well, each one of those tones has 12 more chords associated with it, and that gives your music even more color. And each one of those chords has a different bass. So what this means is, whenever you're playing any song, you're free to pick any bass note you want, and we'll give you the corresponding chord. Now, I'm not going to chord on every note, but suppose you're playing a song like Blessed Assurance, and you get to this note right here, this in the key of D flat, this fourth note, fourth tone in the key of D flat. So you're playing Blessed Assurance, and you get here. When you get here, in your mind, you should be thinking, okay, I'm on this 4. I am free to pick any bass note I want, and there's a chord that goes with it. And like I said, there are only 12. How long could it take you to learn 12 chords? Not that long. And like I said, you're free to pick any bass you want, and this will give you your music lots of color. So let's take a look at just this one note. But you can do it on every single note, but just so you can hear what I'm talking about. You're free to play an E flat minor 7 sus. If you don't like that one, you can pick a different one. It's going to give your music different flavor. That's an E minor 6 add 9. And if you don't like that one, say you want to play an A flat in the bass. When you get here, you're going to be playing some sort of A flat chord. That's an A flat minor 9. Now suppose you don't like that one. You can also play a B flat chord, which would be a B flat 7 flat 10 plus 5. Let's hear that one. So like I said, that's how you get all this color and transition in your music. You don't like that one? You can play a C minor 7 plus C minor 7 flat 5. Like I said, there's lots of possibilities. It's going to give your music lots of color. And you can even, like I said, hook these together. These are like building blocks. So say, for example, in any song, you happen to be on this note right here. You're free to cycle through all of those suspensions and provide your audience lots of changes. Just by playing around with suspension, you can get your music really jumping and just hook these things together. And I'm going to show you how that can sound on the Hammond B3, and you can kind of get things a jumping. Like I said, that note, the suspension doesn't change. That note stays in the melody. So I can play a whole song just changing the chords, but keep this single note in the melody. It's all explained. This is part of volume 3 in the course called Harmonizing on the Melody. Thanks a lot. And like I said, that's in volume number 3. After you go through all the other volumes in the course, it will become clear. And let me show you how this sounds like on the Hammond B3 when you kind of mix things up and get things jumping.